On the evening of September 11th, 2015, our community gathered to help celebrate an incredible feat.
This year marks 60 years since a group of dedicated individuals got together with a common vision to provide for the needs of the elderly of our community.
Still, the roots of our Cedars community run much deeper than 60 years. We are all part of a rich history, expanding over 120 years in Montreal and its surrounding areas. We've seen through stories, pictures, and documentation that a close-knit community was formed. They lived near each other, their businesses were close together, and their churches were mere blocks away from one another. By the late 1950s, the first generation born in this country reached an age that needed a little bit more care. This led to the conception of the Cedars Home for the Elderly, which provided a specialized care, culturally and spiritually unique to our community. A home with a capacity for 17 residents was purchased, became the first residence and the spirit of the Cedars Home for the Elderly. As our aging community continued to expand, the dynamic of the healthcare system as well as the standards of care for the elderly also developed. 30 years after the inception of the original Cedars Home, our community reacted by moving to a new facility, doubling the space of the original Cedars location. This residence was complete with 32 beds, a chapel, recreation area, and a dining room. Shortly thereafter, a second facility was acquired, adding another 32 beds, thus providing more care to seniors and continuing to maintain a balance between tradition and modernity. The outreach program, encompassing the successful day program, Meals on Wheels, and l'Habitation Les Cedres St. George, was developed to reach those who wished to maintain their autonomy, living on their own, but could also benefit from the Cedars social programs. Our maturing community is at a crossroads in navigating today's world. In this digital age of government dealings, doctor's appointments, and email communication, living in solitude may be confusing and overwhelming. We as a community must turn to those who live on their own, living under an impression of an autonomous life. It is Cedars' responsibility to bring up their quality of life to the standards set by our founders, while still giving our members the autonomous life they favor. With the Cedars Home Support and Wellness Center, our goal is to provide social programs, support groups, and a new sense of hope to a greater number of our maturing community members. The time has come to stand together one more time to create something exceptional, as our forefathers did over 60 years ago. We wish to enter a new age of the Cedars Home for the Elderly. Join us on this journey as we enter a new chapter